We are going. What's up, everybody? This is the Uke Revolution Live, and today is a Tina Turner theme stream. Welcome, welcome. If you're watching from the future and you're interested in all the play-along materials that are part of this live stream, you can check out the link here for Patreon. It's also in the caption. It's on the screen here, but you can't click it. It's also in the caption below, and you can get all the play-along materials for all the live streams ever. And that's the time I want to say shout out. Let me see if I did this right now. Ding! Yes! I had to just update it because somebody just joined this tier, one of the VIP tiers. Thank you. Special thank you to all my patrons, especially the VIP tiers. If you want to see your name on here or you just want to get a little shout out, you can check it out over there on Patreon. Yes, so we're doing Private Dancer and The Best, or I guess a lot of people know it as Simply the Best. These songs were voted in by patrons, so if you're a patron, then you get to vote in polls and often make suggestions for what goes in the poll for the stuff on the live streams. If you're not a patron, have a little, like pencil and paper ready, because I do say like the chord names and some of like the chord structures during this little live stream. I'm gonna kind of explain the arrangements and play them so you can play along with me. If we have time, there's also in the library, what's it called? What's Love Got to Do with It? And Proud Mary. So if we have time after we do the two new ones, then I'll play those as well. I won't talk about them because they both actually have lessons. No, Proud Mary has a lesson and play along on the channel that you can check out for free here on YouTube. And What's Love Got to Do with It has been on a lot of live streams. So that's what's happening. What's up, Frank? Frank says hello from Germany. And is that like the hang 10 sign? Surf's up, hang 10. I just realized I didn't put on lipstick. I had everything in place. I had everything in place except for my lips. Yes. So we're going to start today with, let's see. Well, I have The Best open, so let's start with The Best. Yeah, let's start with The Best. Let's do that. And say hello. Y'all say hello. What's up in the chat box? Time check. What time is it in Germany right now, Frank? Time check. Battery percentage check. I got 70% on my iPad, looking pretty good. I got 79 on my phone. Yeehaw! I like to keep my phone handy, so if you do join Patreon during the live stream in real time, I can go ahead and pop you into the library, and you'll have library access and can join us in playing along everything. What else was I going to say? I can't remember. Okay. Bye, VIP patrons. There we go. It is 3:38 p.m. in Germany. Y'all hit the like button too. It is 8:38 here in Kampot, Cambodia. Hello from Belarus. Ooh, awesome. I don't know if I've had anyone tell me that they're tuning in from Belarus. For sure somebody has before, but thank you for piping up in the chat box. And if y'all can hit like, did I just say that? Did I say hit like, please? There's what I think is a lightning bug or a firefly like flying around in the corner over here, and it's distracting me. So if I get distracted, it's because I'm in the field. I'm out here in the middle of a field, in the middle of a bunch of rice fields, and there's a wildlife. We might be visited by a frog. I am usually visited by a frog at least once or twice a day. Okay. So, thank you for hitting like. Yay. Yeah, I also always click like as soon as I open a video. It's just force of habit. Okay. the best. Fortunately, there are no weird looking chords in here. We have F, D minor, A minor, B flat, C, D, G, and E minor. And in this E minor notation, you can leave the top string open. You don't have to play you don't have to press down, suppress the G string. You don't have to push on the G string. That's what she said. Okay. What was I going to say? This song has a key change. Fortunately, it is a full step key change, which makes it easier. If it was a half step key change, we would go from F to F sharp. But it's a full step key change from F to G. And that makes it a much easier key change. So that's fun when we get a song with a key change that is not horrible. It's a fairly easy one. It is a very easy one, a simple one. I'll say simple. So this song has a divided beat, which means the underlying beat of the song is mostly just divided in half. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So you can use island strum, down, down, up, down, up. I make it very chunky, down, chunk up, chunk up. And I put another little strum pattern here that sounds good for this song, which is down, up, 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 down, up. It is pretty much down, down, up, but you're adding the up right after the first down. And of course, a little note: for more info on this arrangement, please see the live stream from right now, from September 10th. That's for people who might visit the playback or need information after finding it in the library. So for the verses, we've got two kind of verse patterns, because verses 2 and 3 that lead into the chorus, they end a little bit differently. So for the verse, here's where, if you're not a patron, you want to get a pencil or something you can type chords into. We have F for 8, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we have this little progression that comes at the end of the sung lines. F for 2, D minor for 2, A minor for 2, F for 2. F, D minor, A minor, F. And what this little string of chords does is it plays the riff for you. Dun, 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 dun. I call you when I need you. My heart's on fire. Dun, 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 dun. Instead of picking that riff, we're just playing the notes within the chords. So you can, if you want to keep it really simple, you just play F and don't do that little like chord progression riff at the end of the line. So we've got that pattern for 2 lines, F, and then F, D minor, A minor, F. And then we're going to finish with D minor for 8 and B flat for 8. That's for verse 1. D minor, 5, 6, 7, 8, B flat. For the other 2 verses, on the last line, we have D minor for 8, and then instead of B flat for 8, we have B flat for 4, and then we've got the bum, 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 simply the best. C. C for 1 and 2. It is like a sharp down strum. Simply the best. And then we are to the chorus. So the last line of verses 2 and 3. What is this? One of these lyrics. Ooh, it can be wrong. So on the D minor. On the D minor. 1, 2, 3, 4, wait. Okay. Ooh, it can't be wrong. D minor. Take my heart and make it B flat. C, 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 simply the best. So we are like mimicking the original production. We got this little jaunty C thing going on. D minor, B flat, C, C, C. And you can do down, 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 or if you want to, you can do down, up, down. Whichever one you are more comfortable with. And then it's going right into the chorus. So the chorus, if you look at the first line of the arrangement, there's some italicized chords. There's some chords in italics. Italicized chords in the choruses are optional. If you want to leave them out, just stay on the F. The same thing happens in the key change chorus. There are some chords that are in italics. If you don't want to do that little change, you can just play G. And again, this is kind of playing the riff within the chord shapes for us. So for the chorus, I keep looking to the side because there's a gecko over here. Well, he just got one. He's on the hunt for the little bugs on the wall. He's on the hunt, and he was having not a very successful time, but now he just got one. Okay. So this little riff is F for 4, B flat for 2, F for 2. And that little switch is kind of jaunty. Shall we say it's jaunty? It's a jaunty switch. The B flat kind of comes where you wouldn't expect it to. And we're doing that 2 times. So we have F for 4, B flat for 2, F for 2. And then we do that again. 1, 2, 3, 4. F, B flat, F, F, B flat, F. For those chords that happen fast, the B flat and the F, you can just strum down B flat, F. Or you can split up the strum pattern and play down, down for the B flat. And on the up, 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 down, up. On the up, you're switching to F, up, up, down, up. Down, down, up, up, down, up, down, down, up, up, down, up, down, down, up, up, down, up. In that case, the rhythmic notation on here is a little bit different. So this is kind of it depends on the way that you strum it, depends on what the actual rhythm is. This shows, technically it shows that the B flat is on 1 and the F is on 3. But if you do the splitting up the strum pattern, the F, the second chord, will actually come on the and of 2, just splitting hairs verbally for you right now because I didn't want to split hairs on the song sheet, and it's way more ink and confusion. It doesn't really need to be there. If we're feeling that strum pattern, we don't have to worry about the counting so much. Hello, canal, do, jotate. Did I say it right? I think it's Portuguese. I think that's a j sound. Okay, after that little section, then we have D minor for 8 and C for 8. So the chorus all together will sound like this. 1, 2, 3 on the F, F, B flat, F, F, B flat, F, D minor, C. So I'm going to take a second and give you a verse. Okay. I'm going to play verse 2 and the first chorus so you can see what it looks like and sounds like, kind of marking it, not full out performance, not full out. If you want to play along, you can, or you can just kind of listen and see what it sounds like. 1, 2. This is the second page, verse 2 at the top. 1, 2, 3. Give me a lifetime of promises and a world of dreams. F, D minor, A minor, F. Speak the language of love like you know what it means. F, D minor, A minor, F. It can't be wrong. D minor. Take my heart and make it strong. That's B flat. C, C, C is simply the best. B flat, F. All the rest. Better than anyone. Anyone I ever met. I'm stuck on your heart. Hang on every word you say. Tear us apart. Baby, I would rather be dead. Yay! I feel like my ukulele's kind of high. Maybe I just need to sing louder. Okay? If y'all have any questions, let me know. That's why I'm here. There's a little intro thing. I put this possible intro strum if you want to do this. It's kind of like mimicking the opening of the original production. Because we got that like low bass thing going. Boom, 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 boom. I guess it would be lower, much lower than that. Boom, boom. I can't do that low of an F. Boom, 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 boom. For the intro of the song. So there's this little strum rhythm notated here. If you want to do this, it's down, down, up, down, up. And the last up, down, up is chunking. F, F, up, down, up. 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 So you can kind of imitate like the original production. Okay. The two little parts that are left, the bridge. The bridge, we have B flat for 8, and this is, the bridge is la 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 la. Each time you leave me, I start losing control. You're walking away. So we have B flat for 8, D minor for 8, B flat for 8 again, C for 6, and D for 2. And that D is the key change. That D is going to take us to the G, which is the key change key. Okay, so this will sound like this. This bridge will sound like this. 1, 2, 3, go. B flat. Love you, leave me, I start losing control. Walking away with my heart and my soul. Honey, but I'm better when I'm alone. C, C, D. Again, same thing with the C and the D. They're faster changes. So you can strum down, 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 or you can split up the strum pattern. I think I just did a thing which is kind of a combination of those two. Down, down, up, down, down, up. Yes. It's kind of, you can do down, down, up, and on that up is when you're kind of switching to the next chord. And the same thing on the D. Down, down, up. Down, down, up, down, down, up. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Who's in here? Who's in here? I've had 3 hellos and a lot more people come in. What's up, y'all? Say hey in the chat. Don't forget to hit like. I'm going to take a drink of water real quick. Okay. If you just got in here, if you just got up in here, we're looking at the best Tina Turner by Tina Turner. Okay, so the only thing left is the key change chorus. We're doing the same little rhythm thing. Hi, Kurt. We're doing the same little rhythm thing with the C's and the G's here. And again, if you don't want to play them, just play G, So we have G for 4, C for 2, G for 2. We do that little pattern 2 times. And then we have E minor for 8 and D for 8. So that will sound like this. 1, 2, 3 on the G. G, C, G, G, C, G, E minor, D. When you get to the end of the song, when you're doing that key change chorus, oh, you know what? The first time we do the key change chorus, it's actually an instrumental part. It's a sax solo. Just heads up. You can play that chorus as much as you want. Do whatever kind of little ad-lib things you want. In the original production, that she sings the chorus, Tina sings the chorus, and then there's another kind of like instrumental breakdown, but it's just they're still playing the same chords. So I didn't write it into this arrangement because it's not likely that you will like do that. But if you do throw in a sax solo, if you throw in some other kind of solo, if you're playing with somebody else, if you want to do a mouth trumpet solo like I will do today, just keep playing that chorus, that set of chorus chords as much as you want. Do whatever you want. And that's what we're doing. That is what we're doing. Okay, so I think I'm going to play the whole thing through. Let me see. Oh, I was going to say also, there's some places where there's chords in like parentheses at the bottom of pages. That's just to kind of give you a heads up for what's coming next. And I could have put one at the end of the first page. I didn't. There's more of them on the arrangement for, oh, I put them at the end of verses. Yeah. So this doesn't like surprise you when you do the simply the best at the end of verses. Yeah, just trying to give a little heads up. At the end of the bridge on the Oh Baby Don't Let Go, there's a C and then a hyphen and then the D. That's just to remind you that like the C is 2 beats, so you don't forget it's a fast change. This is how we do it. I meant to play that last night because it was Friday and I was at an open mic. And it was a little bit of a weird night, so I ended up not playing that much. I was too late. I came too late to play anything. Yes. Let's see. Okay, so we're going to play it. We're going to play it. Yeah. What's up? Maybe next time. Yeah, there's always another Friday coming, right? Okay. Let's do it. Hi, Melinda. Let's do it. I'm going to try not to go too fast. It's a fairly slow song, and I don't want to speed up. Okay. And I'm going to do this intro strum. 2, 3 on the F. Down, down. Here we go. I call you when I need you. Heart's on fire. Come to me, wild and wired. You come to me, give me everything I need. Give me a lifetime of promises in a world of dreams. Speak the language of love like you know what it means. It can't be wrong. Take my heart and make it strong, baby. It's simply I'm here in your house. I could be in no better place. It's simply the best, better than all the rest, better than anyone I ever met. It's stuck on your heart. Hang on every word you say. Tear us apart. Baby, I would rather be dead. Bridge, here we go. It's sure you leave me losing control. Walking away with my heart and my soul. I give you even when I'm alone. Love, baby, don't let go. Ooh, you're the best. Ooh, so high. Better than all the rest. Better than anyone I ever met. Ooh, I'm stuck on your heart. Hang on every word you say. Tear us apart. Baby, I would rather be dead. Ooh, you're the best. Ooh, girl. Yeah. Ha ha. Cha cha cha. You're the best. You for tuning in. You're the best. Yeah, bit high. It's a bit high in the key change, but we just go for it, right? Just go for it. Thank you so much. I mean, to be honest, the mouth trumpet is just an extension of my voice. I don't know if I can say that I'm multi-instrumentalist. I multitask with my vocal cords. Thank you, thank you. Cool. So we're going to dive in. If you have any questions about anything, please let me know. Thank you, Melinda. And we're going to look at Private Dancer. You guys. If you haven't had the exquisite and confusing delight of watching the music video for this song, please treat yourself today. It is out there. They got real arty. They got real artsy fartsy for this music video, and it is wild. I have a lot of questions. I have a lot of questions for Tina and the director. Private Dancer music video. Do yourself a favor today. After the live stream, don't do it now. Don't leave. Watch the music video for Private Dancer. You will be glad you did. So, fun fact, this was actually written and recorded by Dire Straits. I didn't know that. I didn't know. That was news to me today when I made this arrangement. Yeah, it's by Mark Knopfler, who was in Dire Straits. I had no idea. I'm watching it right now. Okay, you can put it on. You can put it on a separate tab. It's so weird. It's so weird. They got a lot of dancers. They got like every kind of dancer going on. Okay, I just looked at, wait a minute. How did that happen? Okay, somehow somehow the formatting messed up. I'll have to go fix this later. I must have hit return up in page 1 somewhere and it messed up the whole thing. Because I've got like, page 2 is looking weird. If you want to see what they look like, normally they don't look like this. Got this big gap at the top. And then I've got a line dangling on the next page. So I will fix that formatting later. Oops. Hopefully that's the only mistake. Okay, Private Dancer, we've got like a fun kind of chord journey here. There's some weird chords. Don't freak out. I'm going to try to help you navigate these changes. So if we look at the chords in the top, E minor 7, B minor 7, C major 7, A minor 7. And then throughout the choruses, we're going to have this change that's G suspended 4 and G. So I like to play them. This is a suggestion. I play the G as like a 3-string bar. Yeah, barring the bottom 3 strings of the 2nd fret. And then I've got my middle finger on the E string of the 3rd fret to play G. So if you add your ring finger to the bottom string of fret 2, the A string, that's the G suspended 4. And then you just pick up that finger to play the G. You can also do this like, I think it's more stable if you're barring this, but you can just play this with like 3 fingers, the G suspended 4 with 3 fingers like this. C string, E string, A string. And then switch to the G shape. I just played some other chord. But I usually use this little trick with the bar. I find it easier for those shapes. And that G suspended 4 always comes before the G in this song, so that's kind of the best way to approach it. Then we have D, F major 7. Okay, and then it's going to get real weird. F sharp minor 7 flat 5. Don't panic. You can bar the 5th fret. And then you've got your middle finger on the 6th fret, the C string. And the 7th fret, your ring finger on the A string. There's another option for F sharp minor 7 flat 5 that's on the 2nd fret, but I picked this one because this chord shape always comes after F major 7, and for F major 7 you're already up at the 5th fret. You're already up here. So it's a little bit easier to do this change because the weird chord F sharp minor 7 flat 5 is in the same territory. So if you've got, I've been trying to do the middle 2 fingers for the F major 7, because then this finger is free to come in and be the bar finger. And you go swoop, and then these 2 fingers go down to make the rest of that weird chord. After that, and these always come together. After that, B7, so you can pick up your ring finger and then slide this whole shape down to the 2nd fret to make the B7. Then we've got what sounds like a really difficult and strange chord, but the shape isn't too hard. Another minor 7 flat 5. This is C sharp, or D flat, could be called D flat minor 7 flat 5. C sharp minor 7 flat 5. It's a 2-chord shape, a 2-finger shape. 2-chord shape. It sounds like it should be 2 chords. But it's not too tricky, fortunately. And then we have C7, A7 coming in the bridge, and then C sharp diminished 7, which if you will look, if you make this observation, C sharp diminished 7 is very closely related to C sharp minor 7 flat 5. We're just moving 1 finger down. So like generally this song is okay until you get to the end of the choruses and they've got all these crazy chords. For the verses are pretty simple. The verse, we're playing E minor 7 for 4, B minor 7 for 2, C major 7 for 2, Then we have E minor 7 for 2, B minor 7 for 2, A minor 7 for 2, and C add 9 for 2. C add 9, the version that I like, isn't in this chord font that I have. So there's a little note for C add 9. Basically, you're making a C chord with your middle finger, and then you put your pointer finger on the 2nd fret, the C string. C add 9. What was I going to say? I can't remember. About this, the beat and the rhythm and the strum pattern. So the verse is that sequence of chords, and we repeat them. So what was I going to say? This is the same as the best. I think it's about the same speed too. We've got down, down, up if you want to, because this is a divided beat. The rhythm is only divided up into halves for the most part, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So we can do down, down, up, down, up. Or I put the chunk version on here because usually I do a lot of chunks in mine. Down, chunk, up, chunk, up. You can just strum down. You can strum down, up, down, down, up, down. Down, 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 down. Whatever you got to do to keep consistent rhythm. This is the most important thing, consistent rhythm. And so in this song, like we had in the best, there's a lot of chord changes that happen faster. So the same thing. You can strum down 2 times for each one of those chords. You can strum down, down for the first chord and up, down, up for the second. Good at each. You can strum down, down, up, down, down, up. So the verse will sound like this. 1, 2, 3 with down, down, up, down, up. B, C, E, B, A, C. I'm going to slow down a little bit because I'm like, there's a lot of changes. Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4. E, B, C, E, B, A, C. And then you do it again. E, E, B, A, C. Let me play one for you. Okay. 1, 2. I'm going to play the first verse with the words for you. Real slow, so you can follow along if you want to. Other men come in these places, and the men are all the same. You don't look at their faces, and you don't ask their names. You don't think of them as human. You don't think of them at all. But mine on the money, keeping your eyes on the wall. I'm your private dancer. Whenever I hear this song, I always think it's like the response. It's like the other perspective of the Hall & Oates song Man Eater. In Man Eater, they're like, she just wants the money. She doesn't want the love. She just wants the money. She wants the guys with the big bucks. She's moving on to the next one. And I'm like, and that woman is like, I'm your private dancer. It's all about your perspective, you know? From the dude's perspective, he's like, look out. She's just after you for your money. And the woman is like, I want to get out of this effing job. I don't want to do this job anymore. Okay, so the chorus A and the chorus B. It's pretty much the same thing. Okay, wait, let me say it this way. Chorus B is the full chorus. Chorus A is the one, it only happens one time at the beginning of the song. And chorus A is actually just the second two lines of chorus B. So we'll just look at chorus B because that covers everything, right? And we're doing almost the same thing two times. We're doing almost the same thing two times, except the last line of chorus B, some things change. So in chorus B, line 1 and line 3, it's the same thing. For line 2 and line 4, we're almost playing the same thing, but we're changing it up a little bit at the very end. So we have G suspended 4 for 2, and then G for a total of 8. It's split up, it's kind of split up over different bars in this notation, but it comes to 8 beats. So G suspended 4 for 2, G for 8, E minor 7 for 2, and then we have D for 4, and then if you look at the next line, we're still playing D, so it's 8 total. D for 8. Here come all these weird chords. F major 7 for 4. Weird F sharp chord for 2. So these move pretty quick, these hard chord shapes. F sharp minor 7 flat 5 for 2, B 7 for 2, and E minor 7 for 4. If you have trouble with these fast changes with like big chord shapes, you can leave out the B7. You can leave out the B7 in either one of these chorus B lines. And for the last line, the C7, you can leave that out. So for the last two lines of chorus B, and this is essentially what chorus A is, we have G suspended 4 for 2, again, G for 8, E minor 7 for 2, D for 8 total, F major 7 for 4, same thing again, F sharp minor 7 flat 5 for 2, B7 for 2, C sharp minor 7 flat 5 for 2, C7 for 2. And then there's an extra bar, there's like an uneven number of bars in this chorus. E minor 7 for 4. It's like this little tiny pause in between the chorus and the verse, because the next verse after that chorus will start with E minor 7. But they do kind of linger on it before starting the verse. So yeah, there's some like nasty chords in here. I try to, this progression in the last line of the chorus with all these weird chords and they move really fast, I have it as kind of like a visual picture in my head. This F sharp minor weird shape is relevant to the one that comes after it, and everything's moving down. So I'm like, okay, it's the thing up here, and then I'm moving down, and then I'm moving down again. It's like you start out with this huge shape way up here, and then everything starts to collapse a little bit. So like I have that sort of map in my head of like, okay, this is this part that moves down in this way. And like for me, it makes it easier than trying to remember like chord shapes. I mean, chord names. Oh, it's the weird thing here and here, moving down. Let's see. So I'm gonna play. I wish this formatting wasn't so messed up. It was driving me crazy. Okay, the full chorus B. It's so messed up. I had no idea. Thank you for dealing with my little one-line mess up. I have to go back and fix later. Okay. The full, on the last page, which page is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, on page 5, it has the full chorus B. I'm going to play that. That's where you can like see the whole thing as one, because I messed up the formatting. So I'm going to play it and you can see what it looks like and sounds like. 1, 2, wait, what's that note? I'm your private dancer. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm your private dancer. Dancer for money. Do what you want me to do. I'm your private dancer. Dancer for money. Any old music will do. Private dancer. Dancer for money. Do what you want me to do. Private dancer. Dancer for money. Any old music will do. Let me think. At the end of this song, you can do this chorus over and over again as much as you want. I know in the original production, she even does some where it's only the I'm your private dancer line. Private dancer, dancer for money. Private dancer, dancer for money. So do whatever you want with the chorus at the end. You can end on, it's kind of a weird ending. You can end on any old music will do, and we've got the, and then slowing down, E minor 7. Or you might try ending with the title line, I'm your private dancer, with the G. So that would sound like, let's see, the last like 2 lines of the chorus. Wait, the last half of the chorus, I'm your private dancer. I'm your private dancer, dancer for money. Do what you want me to do. Private dancer, dancer for money. Any old music will do. I'm your private dancer. Kind of like that. With a lot of conviction. Cha, cha, cha. Private dance. Yeah. I'm really annoyed at myself right now because of the messed up formatting. Okay. The only other part is the bridge. Fortunately, this is pretty simple. It's mostly A7. We're playing A7 for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bars. That's 24 beats. And then we've got C sharp diminished 7, for 2, C sharp diminished 7 for 2, C7 for 2, and then we've got B7, and this is very dramatic 4 down strums on shimmy again, B7, 1, 2, 3, 4, just like that, bum, 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 bum. You can strum it down, or you can do down, up, down, up. Down, up, down, up. This is the Deutschmarks or dollars American Express section. It's so strange. Such a random bridge. And that will sound like this. I'm playing the bridge with the lyrics for you so you can get an idea of what it looks like and sounds like. Before we go back and play the whole thing in its entirety, let me take a sip of water. Y'all stay hydrated, hashtag self-care, okay? So I'm going from any old music will do. A7, Deutschmarks or dollars. American Express will do nicely, thank you. Let me loosen up your collar. Tell me, do you wanna see me do the shimmy again? Always, Tina, always. We always want to see you do this shimmy again, Tina. That last line, I'm going to do that last line one more time. Let me loosen up your collar. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me loosen up your collar. Tell me, do you want to see me do the shimmy again? And then we've got an interlude. So the intro and the interlude, it's pretty simple, but just to point it out so you know it's coming. There's E minor 7 for 4, B minor 7 for 4, C major 7 for 4, and B minor 7 for 4. So it's kind of like a simple iteration of the verse. And the same thing comes later in the interlude, that same line of chords. We play it 2 times, and on the second time around, change the B minor 7 to C add 9. So E minor 7 for 4, B minor 7 for 4, C major 7 for 4, B minor 7 for 4, almost the same thing again, E minor 7 for 4, B minor 7 for 4, C major 7 for 4, and then C add 9 for 4. Imagine if she sang, "Any abusing will do." Oh God, that's horrible. Any abusing will do. I'm trying to think if there were any like misheard lyrics in here. I feel like this song would have had misheard lyrics. Private dancer. Okay, we're gonna do this. I don't know if I'm gonna do that octave jump for the chorus. It's so high. It's so high. Private dancer. Maybe I'll do the falsetto version. Okay, let's see. I think it's raining. I think I just heard rain. Okay, anyway. Focus. And we'll try to take it pretty slow. I'll try not to get too carried away with it here. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. E minor 7, B minor 7, C major 7, B minor 7, E minor 7. I'm doing the intro again. Okay, here we go. All the men come in these places, and the men are all the same. You don't look at their faces, and you don't ask their names. You don't think of them as human. You don't think of them at all. Keep a mind on the money, keeping your eyes on the wall. I'm your private dancer, dancer for money. Do what you want me to do. I'm your private dancer, dancer for money. Any old music will do. That's a lot of chords. I wanna make $1 million. I wanna live out by the sea. Have a husband and some children. Oh no, the pause was because I paused in the chorus because there was all of those hard chords. All the men come in these places, and the men are all the same. You don't look at their faces, and you don't ask their names. You don't think of them as human. You don't think of them at all. You keep your mind on the money, keeping your eyes on the wall. I'm your private dancer, dancer for money. Do what you want me to do. I'm your private dancer, dancer for money. And music will do. I forgot they were coming. Wait, chorus B. Private dancer, dancer for money. Do what you want me to do. I'm your private dancer, dancer for money. Any old music will do. I'm your private dancer, dancer for money. Do what you want me to do. I'm just a private dancer, dancer for money. Any old music will do. I'm your private dancer. Cha-cha-cha, of course. Oh, yes, definitely have to go fix this formatting, wrongly formatted thing. The pause, when I paused in the chorus, because, excuse me, all of those hard chords were coming, and because I messed up the formatting, they're all like, it's like there's this page turn and then 100 chords right after the page turn. Ay. Sorry about that. Sorry. I thought I had looked over it, so I don't know. I must have looked through it and then gone back and hit the return button and just messed up the whole thing. What did I want to do? I'm not quite singing the bridge melody right. Just FYI, I totally know that I'm not doing it right. Yeah. Yeah, that's it though. But I'm happy with that. You guys happy with that? Yeah. Awesome. So I've got, I know people probably want to hear Proud Mary, at least. So I'll play Proud Mary real quick to close out the show here. If you have any questions, of course, let me know. Okay, Proud Mary's not on this thing. Not on this iPad. If you're a patron, I'm going to put up a poll for Earth, Wind, and Fire songs. I want to get on top of it early in the week. I'm definitely making a song sheet for the September song. Do you remember 23rd of September? And then I'm going to do a poll, maybe like 3 songs. I kind of want to do Boogie Wonderland, but I want to see what you guys are interested in from Earth, Wind, and Fire. So there'll be like one other song to choose. Okay, I'm looking for Proud Mary. Private dancer, dancer for Mary. Any chance to see songs by Toni Braxton? There is a chance. So what I'm trying to do is, I hope. I might be making too much work for myself. I haven't posted like new YouTube content in a long time other than live streams. And I would like to bring back kind of like hip hop, R&B, rap stuff, because those are the songs that it's always like 2 or 3 chords. There's always some riff that they use for the whole thing. So I'm thinking about bringing back like weekly groove lessons. They would be a lesson. It would be I'm not articulating myself that weird because I'm that well. I am articulating myself weirdly because I'm trying to do 2 things at once. Whenever I do hip hop or rap songs and a lot of R&B songs, it's a repeated chord riff. So I usually don't do PDFs for it. So I'm thinking about bringing back a weekly, really simple chord lesson that shows you how to play something that's hip hop or rap, R&B, these like simple chord progressions. And I think I can do it. I think I'm to a place, I'm already too busy. And now I have like 2 musicians in Campot that I'm going to start putting shows together with for the upcoming high season. So like, yeah, there's always something to do. But I do want to get like new content back on the channel, but it's just, if I want to do more complicated songs, more complicated play-alongs, it's easier to do these. It's more efficient for me to do these PDFs for patrons. But for stuff that's really simple, yeah, I would like to bring some like simple content back to the YouTube channel because I really haven't done anything in a long time, and make it a weekly thing. And there are some Toni Braxton songs that I want to do. One of them is, what's that song? Oh, crap. What's that song? The Private Parts one. You're making me high. You're making me high. Thank you so much, Shakura. I do believe I can do anything. Do I have the time to do everything? Anything? Not especially. But I do like, that's a big part of the Uke Revolution, was doing a lot of like hip hop. I know a lot of people like the channel for like the hip hop and rap and R&B kind of stuff. And I want it to like come back. So Toni Braxton is on the list. Yeah. And right now, Tina Turner's on the list. So I'm going to play Proud Mary, and then I'm going to shut it down and go to bed. Okay. So none of these chords are too crazy, except there's this walk. I'm not even going to do this walk up today because the rhythm of it is so hard. But if you want to hear what that sounds like. Left a good job in the city, working for the man every night and day. I'll just kind of demonstrate that part. Midnight I sleep and worry about the way things might have been. Big wheel. So it's G, A flat, A. Boom, boom, boom. What about the way things might have been? G, A flat, A. Right after the bend, you're hitting that G, A flat, A. And it's all the same shape. It's a bar shape with the bottom 3 strings of the 2nd fret, the E string of the 3rd fret, and the G string of the 4th fret. So it's like a full 4-string G shape. Look at my hair. I've got the fan going back here as my hair is out of control. But you could just move this shape up to do this walk up, A flat, A. What's the thing? Oh, that riff. Okay. The riff is the other little tricky part. The breakdown. Okay, the breakdown on the bottom of page 2. C, C, A. C C A C C A G F F F D D, and the D just takes you into the verse. C C A C C A. So I'm doing down down for the C's. For all these C's, C C A on the A, down up down up. C C A up down up, C C A up down up, C C A G F F F D D. Start singing the verse. The breakdown's really fun. It just takes a little practice. Okay. This slow section strum, I don't even know if I can maintain it the whole time. Down, up, chunk up, 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 down, up, chunk. Left a good job in the city, working for the man every night and day, and I never lost 1 minute of sleep. What about the way things might have been? Big wheel keep on turning, brown berry keep on burning, rolling, rolling, rolling on the river. I'm turning the page. Cleaned a lot of place in Memphis, bumped a lot of pain down in New Orleans, but I never saw the good side of the city till I hitched a ride on the riverboat Queen. Big wheel keep on turning, round every keep on burning, rolling, rolling, rolling on a river, rolling, 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 rolling on a river, rolling on a river. And then we pause. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're going to do down, down, up, for this fast part. I forgot to tell you that. River. 1, 2, C, G. Left a good job in the city. See how we did that? I'm like reminding myself how to do all this stuff. Okay. So the C and G, right after fast section, C, G, D. 1, 2, 3, 4. The C and the G are on 3, 4. Left a good job in the city. P.S. There's a play along on the channel for this multi-brook play along with the harmonies and stuff. Okay. Rolling on a river. 1, 2, 3, 4. Left a good job in the city, working for the man every night and day, and I never lost 1 minute of sleeping. What about the way things might have been? Big wheel keep on turning, round every keep on burning, rolling, yeah, rolling on a river, river do 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 do. Awesome, awesome. We're going to end on a high and fast note. Rough. What did Tina say? We do it nice and rough. We're going to end on a nice and rough note there with Proud Mary. Thanks for tuning in, everybody, and sending lots of fun vibes in the chat box. Don't forget to hit like on your way out. And special thank you again to all my patrons for making these live streams happen and keeping me inspired to learn more and more and more new songs every month. We got like at least 8 arrangements over there per month on Patreon. Go over and check it out. There's a really good deal on annual pledges. And I will see y'all next time, which is Wednesday for Jazzy Hump Day. So there'll be a new jazz arrangement coming this week. Peace out. See you later. Much love. Happy strumming. Bye.